we're in the third year of the worst drought of our lifetime. This is unprecedented, and it's affecting every family. It's affecting our economy. It's affecting food prices, so it's hurting. We've been working from day one to try to address this drought. We've got, working with folks at the various water agencies, we got flows at Folsom Lake reduced to their lowest levels. We've been able to keep them down. Folsom Dam, as you mentioned, we got the funding for Folsom Dam. When completed, that will allow us to hold on to more water during dry years. And then we obviously also have a flood risk here, so in years that are really wet, it'll keep our community more safe. But we've got to do more. Congressman Ose and I actually agree on a lot. We've got to increase storage capacity. We've done dozens of workshops working with the residents in the community and the water districts to let people know what they can do as well. And Sacramento County residents should be very proud of themselves. We've reduced our water consumption by about 20%. Now, we've got ways to go. Long term, though, we have to make sure we fight against proposals like the tunnels that the governor wants to build, the BDCP. I've been working with my colleagues, and we've taken a lead against the BDCP because it doesn't create additional water. We also have to have smart plans. The climate has changed. We've lost our snowpack. Now, my opponent, Congressman Ose, thinks the climate science is sketchy. He doesn't necessarily believe the climate's changed. I think it has. So we have to come up with new ways to catch water, store it, and move the water.
Mr. Ose.
The question is about drought. I wish a member of Congress had the ability to make it rain, but they don't. But a member of Congress does have the ability to get the Bureau of Reclamation to reduce the outflows from Folsom Dam at a time when we are at historic lows in terms of rainfall. When I was in Congress before, I worked on that. For the past 15 months, I've been talking about reducing the outflows from Folsom Dam because of the very real possibility that we were going to need that water, and here we are. We need the water. Congressman Bera has declined to make any effort to reduce the outflows from Folsom Dam. He has today, or recently at least, come out in opposition to the tunnels, which is in opposite of what he was in 2010 when he was in favor of the tunnels. My problem here is we need solutions. We got to protect our water resources and stop sending it south. You understand, please, additional releases from Folsom Dam constitute taking our water and sending it south to Los Angeles. Congressman Bera has not spoken up on this. He has not picked up the phone and talked to the Bureau about reducing outflows. That's why we're sending out thousands of feet per hour more than are flowing into Folsom. That has to stop.
Congressman, reducing outflows, your chance to respond.
Sure. Let's tell the truth here. Back in January, we went straight at Fish and Game. We kept the fishing season short, and they reduced Folsom Dam outflows to the lowest levels possible. We've kept those levels at very low levels. We talk on a constant basis with the Bureau, with the various water agencies, and work with them to guide. There's more water in Folsom Lake today than there was back in January, but there's not enough. We're in the severe drought. That's why I've fought against the Republican plan that actually wants to take water and move it south. Do you support that plan?
Mr. Ose, your chance to respond.
I remember when the Bureau of Reclamation spokesperson was trotted out in front of the building and said, well, members of Congress, they don't usually contact us to talk about water releases. That was in direct response to direct comments that I had made, and after I made them, you said nothing. We need to save this water, and a member of Congress has the ability to do that, and Congressman Bera has not stepped up and done his job.
Thank you, gentlemen. If anyone does know how to make it rain, please let us know.